Women don't care. Women don't care if they crushed your soul, they broke your heart. They don't care, bro. In fact, they even get validation knowing that they broke the soul of a weak man. Right, but for real, welcome back to another video. About to keep it real again. And I've decided to do, my videos a little bit differently. I've made over 100 videos just talking about female nature. And I've decided to change it a little bit differently because what I've realized is that knowing more about masculine energy is going to get you far more ahead than understanding women. All right. Understanding women just gives you the ability to understand the play, right? How the game is being played. And this way you can create your own program as a guy to able to play, you know what I'm saying? To play better in the game, to actually run the play. So I'm going to give you 3 mindset shifts that gave me the ability to get more women, but also help me with my mental when it comes to approaching women and dealing with women each and every day. So the first mindset mindset shift that you gotta have, my G, is she cannot hurt me. That's the first thing you as a guy gotta really have in mind, is that God created you to be stronger, right? He created you as to be a man, to be a leader, right? And a woman that is smaller than you, right? She's legally built smaller than you, bro. She cannot hurt you, bro. Emotionally, mentally, physically, she can't do you shit. That is the mindset that you gotta have as a guy, bro. The moment a woman can realize that she had hurt you, bro, that's the moment she knows for sure that she can do better. And a lot of guys, they think women will have sympathy for type of men who get hurt. Women don't care. Women don't care if they crushed your soul, they broke your heart. They don't care, bro. In fact, they even get validation knowing that they broke the soul of a weak man. Women have no sympathy for weak men. And that's what a lot of guys gotta understand. So it's better for you to go in with the mind frame and the mindset of she cannot hurt me, bro. Her words, her distance cannot hurt me. And this is literally how you as a guy gotta go about your day and your life each and every day. And truly, when you have this mindset, this is just gonna give you more confidence. Because you as a guy, you're not gonna even coming from the point of view of being needy. Because you're already gonna know you're a king. You already know you're the prize by that time, bro. Because she cannot hurt you. Everything that she does, each and every argument that she brings out, bro, you as a guy, bro, you're not shook. You're just gonna stay there and you're gonna be rock solid, bro. And I'm telling you, when a woman realizes that she cannot manipulate you, bro, she knows. You know what I'm saying? She's just gonna know what time it is, bro. The second mindset shift is it's my way or the highway. And a lot of guys gotta think, okay, this is pretty fucking arrogant, right? But James, you gotta understand, bro. You as a guy, because you're in a leadership position as a man, my G, you have to really stand on what you think is right. And this is just going into being more assertive as a man, bro. You as a guy gotta work on your conviction. You gotta work on your assertiveness, right? When it comes to the dating life, and not just only with women, bro, but even when you're in a group with other men, bro, you gotta be able to actually have your own opinion, bro. Actually have a backbone and have your way, right? There's nothing wrong with you as a guy think that you are right? Even when you are wrong. Just having the belief that you are right, bro, automatically, bro, your brain is gonna direct you in the path of doing the right things at the end of the day, bro. And I'm not saying you should stop learning and be a know-it-all, bro, but you definitely should. You definitely should learn. All right. You definitely should learn. You should definitely study more and know more, bro. But you gotta actually put shit into action, bro, and believe that you're alright. You gotta understand, bro. You as a guy, you're always gonna have to put yourself out there, bro, and you're gonna have to take risks. You're gonna have to take a couple L's, right? You're going to have to actually fail and fail and fail and fail until you do get it right and actually succeed in life. You're not always gonna just start with something and, be perfect in it all, right? Even in business, bro, nobody really has it perfect. We all are just learning, and we all are just learning as we going, bro. And you as a guy, bro, you really gotta have the mindset of, it's my way or the highway, bro. Like when you as a guy has that type of arrogance and that type of belief in yourself, a woman actually can trust your lead as a guy. She can trust your lead because you are committed to your word and yourself, bro. And when you as a guy can do that, bro, it's very hard for a woman to replace these type of guys, because not a lot of guys can stand on it. Not a lot of guys can stand in a room where everybody, is against them, and they stand actually on their belief. They stand on what they believe in, bro. Not a lot of guys can do that. And when you as a guy can do that, bro, there's a lot of leadership qualities, bro. A lot of men gonna respect you, even though they don't agree with what you're saying, bro. But this is just gonna demand a lot of respect, because you as a guy, bro, you know yourself. And yeah, bro, this is just absolute dominance. The third mindset that you as a guy can adopt to help you attract more women is I'm the prize, bro. Like when it comes to being intimate with a woman, bro, I don't care, bro. The sex should feel like a win for her, bro. Like you as a guy shouldn't be even initiating touch. You shouldn't even be initiating trying to get her in a bed, bro. Because her hypergamy is truly gonna be satisfied when you as a guy make her feel like it's a win for her. When she feels like, bro, you got so many options, bro, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You're good with or without it, bro. Like that type of level of that type of level of mindset, bro, is gonna get you so far with women, bro. It's crazy. It's literally crazy, bro. You're literally gonna do nothing. You're gonna do less for more. And this is what I want you guys to do, bro. It's literally do less for more. A lot of guys, they go in there, in the dating world, and they do all of these approaches. They do all of these, put in a lot of effort when it comes to their dating life, and don't really get a good ROI. And when it comes to your dating life, bro, like what most guys are going to have to understand, this is why I always put the best for last. All right, because the guys who listen actually to it, and these are the guys who are actually willing to learn and to grow. It's more about how you meet the woman than actually meeting the woman. So what do I mean by this? The way I mean by this is like, think about when one guy comes in, right? He could have a fucking Lambo, bro, right? This guy, he could have all the money in the world, bro, but he walks with himself in the bar, right? They say he has, he has fully dripped, right? He has the best shoes, best clothes, whatever, bro, right? And he walks in alone in a bar. But scenario 2, there walks a guy, let's say he has sandals on. He just got a normal white shirt with shorts, and he walks with, an 8 and a 7 next to him, bro. Who do you think are the women gonna give more attention to? The guy with all the money walking by himself, or the guy who's walking with 2 women? Definitely scenario B. Definitely the guy who's walking with 2 women, because a lot of women, they're gonna ask themselves, who is this guy? This guy is gonna come off way much more appealing to women, since he already has women in his life. And because women feel safe around him, this makes other women be safe around this energy and actually want to be in this energy, knowing that other women are in his life, my G. Pre-selection is the most powerful thing that you can use in your dating life to, become more, to attract more women. A lot of guys, they think they gotta have a chick to be able to attract more chicks. But you can even use pre-selection, bro, without even having a woman in your life, bro. I've watched one video of Dan Bilzerian saying that, he mentioned in one of his podcasts, and he said like, okay, well, if you as a guy, would take a picture of, maybe drinking a beer and a martini and post it on your social media, a lot of the women are going to be curious and thinking that you're with a hot chick, right? You're with another woman out there, All right, even though they don't even see the woman, this just creates that jealousy in them, and women need that competition. You gotta understand, men have tunnel vision for, the resources and tangible materialistic things in their life, right? Building their life, my G, their money up, their bag out, their chicken bag. Women have tunnel vision for the men that they want. So when you as a guy can show women that, bro, you got options, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this is gonna get you so far ahead. The last thing you want to do as a guy, bro, is when a woman asks you, do you have other dating options? Do you have other women that you're dealing with? And saying no. Bro, you gotta tell that woman that you got other women that you're dealing with. Either when you have or you don't have. It doesn't matter, bro. You don't want to tell a woman that you don't have women in your life, because when you tell her you don't have women in your life, bro, this already tells her that, first of all, other women doesn't feel safe around you, right? Second of all, you're not pre-selected, so this just, you know what I'm saying? This just gonna turn her off from there, bro. And yeah, bro, you have to, bro. You have to. You gotta play the game by its rules. I didn't make the rules, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rather tell that woman that, you know what I'm saying, you are exploring your options, bro, but it's nothing serious, right? By just simply telling her that and being upfront with that, bro, this could just help you this is gonna help you much more in your dating life, bro. A lot more than telling her you got no options, or, you know what I'm saying, you broke up with a chick, and bring all this negative stuff, and, you know what I'm saying, negative energy just gonna turn her off. You don't want to tell women that you don't have options, bro. So it's more about how you meet the woman than actually meeting her, bro. So when you as a guy are out there socially, bro, you want to surround yourself with women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if she's a friend, bro, when you just could have actually a woman next to you, you know what I'm saying, you're talking, you're vibing, bro, this just draws more attention to you as a guy, bro. And other women around you, bro, can actually feel safe in your energy, bro. Some women will even start up a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? When you actually really got it like that, bro. When your aura speaks for you like this, bro, there's just nothing that's going to be pre-selection. So that's the 3 mindsets that you as a guy can adopt to maximize your dating life, bro. And I'm going to make more, so stay tuned. James, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.